Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining me. I'm Cheryl and this is Your Journey Yoga. And today we are going to do an after hike stretch, starting standing up, finishing laying down. I hope you have had an amazing adventure. So whether you've had a pack on today or you're using poles, if it's been a big incline or just a long flat, whatever it is, I hope it was a great adventure and you saw tons of cool stuff. I love to hear about your adventures and where you've been and where I get to come with you afterwards to help you feel better. So starting just a standing position, feet hip width apart if you can, barefoot if you're still in your shoes and you got me outdoors, I will love it. So, but if you can, barefoot, and I just want you to lift your toes and spread them wide and then gently place those toes back down. Lift your toes, spread them wide. We're going to get from head to toes and take it back down. We're going to do it as quickly and efficiently as we can. One more time, lift those toes, spread those toes, and then gently start to place pinky toes to the mat. Second toe, third toe, it helps if you use your hands, fourth toe, and then firmly plant all 10 toes into the mat. We're just going to rock it forward, lifting those heels. Good stretch through the toes and then take it back down. Rock it back to your heels, lift those toes, keep the space between the toes, and again, rock it up. Lift up to those toes and take it back down. We're going to do that one more time. Rock it back to the heels, lift the toes, spread them, and then slowly take it forward and lift. Now we're going to keep that left heel lifted, bend that left knee and come down onto that right heel and just gently press toes and the ball of the foot into the earth. Go ahead and flip those toes and gently press down. Breathe and just feel that stretch right across the top of the foot. That feels so good. So whether it's been that you were hiking a mountain or you've been out for a long walk around the neighborhood, you've been a long walk someplace, I don't know, exotic or not even exotic, just wherever you've been, share with me. I want to hear about it. And then shift your weight to your left foot. Press those right toes down. And then just gently flip. Oh, that feels so good. Oh, those feet, they do a ton of work for us, particularly when we've been out adventuring. And go ahead and stand tall. Roll those shoulders up and back. Shoulders slide down and away. Inhale, reach it high. As you exhale, pull those elbows back and down. Lift your chest. Squeeze through those shoulder blades. You've been carrying a pack. Oh my goodness, your back needs some love. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, pull it back. Inhale, reach it up. As you exhale, right arm down, left arm high. Lean in and reach for a standing lateral flexion. Inhale, both arms come up. And exhale, other side. Lean in and reach. Inhale, both arms come up. And gently release your arms down by your sides. Gently tuck your chin towards your chest. With the chin towards the chest, roll those shoulders up and back. And shoulders slide down and away. Now starting chin to chest, ever so slowly, let those shoulders come forward and just slowly lower yourself down, hinging into a forward fold. Soft bend in those knees. Relax the weight of your upper body. And ever so slowly roll it back up, ragdoll on your way back up. When you get to the top, a big shoulder roll and shoulders slide down and away. Again, chin to chest. Gently let those shoulders roll forward, hollowing the chest, hollowing the tummy, slowly hinging it forward, back down to your forward fold. A soft bend in those knees. Bring your hands to your elbows and gently sway side to side. Coming back to center. And just gently alternate bending knees, straightening one leg, bending the other, and then switching, just allowing that pelvis to shift as it needs to. This is a nice little release for that lower back as well. Coming back to center, just a soft bend in both knees. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, walk, step, or hop to high plank, crocodile down. Press it through. We're going to come up to cobra, allowing the tops of the thighs to rest on the mat. Tops of the thighs can come off a little bit. Knees are down. You can be down a little bit lower, just lifting through that chest. Tuck your toes, lift your hips to down dog. Allowing those heels to sink, the head to be heavy. Bending that right knee, left heel presses towards the floor. Switch sides, left knee bends, right heel presses towards the floor. And just walk it out. Alternate bending knees. As you exhale, both heels sink and we shift our weight to our left foot. Right toes reach high. Exhale and sweep that right foot to the outside of your right hand. Return and reach as high as you can reach. As you exhale, that right hand passes through, reach it back. Roll it open. So we're getting our hip. We're getting the groin. We're getting the hip flexor. We're getting through that middle back. Reach it back. Beautiful stretch. Reach it up. And set that hand down. Step that left foot back. Lift your hips. Oops, your right foot back to down dog. And we shift our weight to our right foot. Left toes reach high. Exhale and sweep that left foot to the outside of your left hand. Toes are slightly turned open. Let those hips be heavy. Shift your weight to your right hand. Left arm reaching as high. As you exhale, pass that left hand through. Roll it open. Feel different on this side? It could be. Reach it through. Roll it open. And gently set it down. We step that left foot back. Lift your hips to down dog and just sway your hips side to side. Coming back to center. Take the gaze between your hands and walk your feet in to forward fold. Shift your weight to your heels. Slowly bend your knees and lower your bottom down to a tight little ball. Heels can be lifted or those heels can remain down. Cross that right arm over the left as you crisscross those arms across the legs. Just a tuck of your chin. Just a nice stretch in that lower back. And gently release the arms. Cross left arm on top. Release your hands and slowly extend those legs to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, take a giant step back with your left foot. Bring that left knee to the mat. Untuck your toes. Lift your hands to the top of that right thigh and lean in. Oh my goodness, that feels good. Extend that left arm high if it feels good to you. If you need both hands to stay down, keep it there. And a gentle lean to the right. As those hips are heavy coming forward when we lean to the right, this amazing stretch all through that left side, through the front of the hip flexors, down your quadricep. Gently releasing that left hand down. Right hand, hand on either side of your foot, and slowly press it back. Lifting those right toes, squaring the pelvis, and draw your nose towards your knee. Inhale back to your runner's lunge. Shift both hands to the inside of your foot, and as you exhale, let that right knee roll open as you turn and look out over that right shoulder. Inhaling it back to center. Hand on either side of the foot and slowly press it back. Lifting those right toes, squaring the pelvis, draw your nose towards your knee. Inhale back to that runner's lunge. Shift that right hand to the inside. And as you exhale, roll that right knee open. Look out over your right shoulder. And back to center we come. Hands on either side of your foot. Tuck the back toes and draw that back foot in to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down and take a giant step back with your right foot. Back knee to the mat. Untuck your toes. Left hand to the top of the thigh. Right hand to the top of the thigh and lean in. And again, that great stretch right down the front of that right leg. If you like, extend that right arm high. And as you exhale, a little lean to the left. Night's starting to come a little bit earlier now. or into fall. Inhaling it back up. And gently release that right hand down, left hand on either side of your foot, and slowly press it back. I do love fall. Lift in those left toes, square the pelvis, and draw your nose towards your knee. It is so pretty. Temperatures are amazing. Leaves are incredible. Inhaling it back to that runner's lunge. Shift that left hand to the inside of your foot and let that left knee roll open as you turn and look out over your left shoulder. Inhale it back to center. Left hand to the outside of your foot, and again we press it back. Lifting those left toes, square your pelvis, draw your nose towards your knee. The mountains here are absolutely beautiful right now. Bringing the hand to the inside of the foot again, and as you exhale, let that left knee roll open. Turn and look out over that left shoulder. Rolling it back to center. Hand on either side of your foot. Tuck the back toes. Lift that back knee. Draw your back foot in to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. And as you exhale, pull your hands to heart center. We shift our weight to our right foot. Left foot crosses in front of the right leg and the big toe just barely touches. If you need a chair to balance, you're welcome to grab that. A wall or a counter, you're welcome to step closer to those. And we lift that left ankle just above that right knee and roll that left knee open. Our figure four getting into our hip. If you like, begin to hinge it forward. As we sit and we hinge, deeper stretch into that left hip. Hinging deeper forward if you like, forearms along the shin, or perhaps you sweep your arms back to flight, roll those shoulders back. Breathe. We lift the chest, pulling those hands back to heart center, and we rise. Allowing that left foot to slide down in front and even out your weight, crossing at the ankles. Breathe. Extending right arm high. Bend the elbow, hand comes behind your head. Left hand to the elbow and gently press. And a little lean to the left. Stretching all the way down that right side. Shoulders, ribs, obliques, IT bands. Inhale it back up nice and tall. Extend those arms and let them float down by your sides. Releasing, stepping off to the side. Shift your weight to that left foot. Hands to heart center, crossing. Right ankle in front of the left. If you like, lifting that right foot just above the knee. And we begin to sit it back. A little hinge forward. As we sit back, as we deepen that sit, we deepen that stretch. A little hinge forward if you like. Forearms right along the shin. Or perhaps sweep your arms back to flight. Roll those shoulders back. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Stay strong through that core. Breathe. Inhale, lift the chest. Pull those hands back to heart center. And we rise. Releasing that right foot down, center your weight, even it out, crisscross those legs, squeeze those inner thighs. Extend left arm high. Bending that left elbow, hand behind your head. Right hand to the elbow and gently press. And a little lean to the right. Stretching all the way down that left side, squeeze those inner thighs. Little challenge for our balance here. And just breathe. Inhaling it back up. Releasing your hands, extend those arms, and then gently let them just drift down by your sides. Releasing that front foot, standing tall to mountain. Inhale, reach it high, and exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, walk, step, or hop to high plank, toes or knees. Crocodile down, press it through up dog, and sit it back to child's pose. Checking in with that back, your quadriceps, your glutes. Lifting just slightly, walk your hands to the right, reach to your left fingertips and press your hips to the left. Let your head be heavy. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk it back through center and over to the left, reaching through your right fingertips, press your hips to the right and relax the weight of your head. Lifting slightly, walk it back through center. Just take a second in child's pose. A little stretch for the shoulders. Rest your forearms to the mat. Bring your palms to touch. Spread your fingers wide. Bend the elbows. And bring the heels of the hands to the back of the head. Just let them rest. What was the best part of your hike, your walk, your adventure? Did you get to see critters? Cool plants? Birds? Did it just feel super good to be outside, soaking in the fresh air? I know it's hard to pinpoint one thing that you love. Slowly extend those arms. I think wildflowers are probably one of my favorites, or those fuzzy caterpillars. Those always make me giggle. And slowly walk your hands up. Come over onto a hip. Sweep your feet around. Go ahead and slide on down towards the top of your mat. Extend the legs out long. Flex your feet. Reach it high. And exhale, lengthen, hinge it forward. Tummy down. Chest down. Head heavy. Great stretch for the hamstrings. Great stretch for the feet. And again, just wiggle those toes. Point and flex your feet if you want to. As you move those toes, how are they doing? How are your feet? Again, they do so much work for us. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall. Soften your feet. Lower your arms to shoulder height and just slowly take it back. See if you can touch each vertebra one at a time to the mat. Pulling that right knee in. Hands to your shin just below your knee. Point and flex your foot. Roll your ankle. Extend that right arm out to a T. Left hand's going to shift to the outside of that right knee and gently pull your leg across. Great stretch. Oh, for the outer hip. A little release for the back. Turn and look out over that right arm. Giving love to the entire body, but focusing on those parts of the body that work even harder when hiking. Again, if you're carrying a pack, even if you're not, your back taking a toll. Hips, knees, gotta give them some love. And definitely those feet, rolling it back to center. Go ahead and place that right foot to the mat and extend that leg out long. Left knee pulls in, hands to your shin, and just pull it in. You feel that great stretch through the front of that right leg. Pointing and flexing your foot, rolling the ankle. Make sure you hydrate lots, get some good food in your system, and get some rest. An Epsom salts bath, if you have them, that works amazingly well on sore muscles. Go ahead and soften your foot. Left arm extends out to a T. Right hand shifts to the outside of the left knee and pull your leg across. And turn and look out over that left arm. I want to thank you for tuning in after your adventure and taking some time to take care of yourself. I hope this helps in your recovery. I hope you just had a great day. And you sleep super well. Slowly we roll it back to center. Go ahead and place that left foot to the mat and slide the leg on out. Let's extend those arms overhead. Point your toes and reach those fingertips. A pencil stretch, making yourself just as long as you can. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Gently pull one knee in toward your chest and then the other. Go ahead and rock side to side if that feels okay. Otherwise, just keep those knees tucked in tight. We come back to center. Bringing the hands behind your thighs. If you wish, you're welcome to rock yourself up. Otherwise, just roll to one side, using the strength of the arms to help you come back up. Let's find easy pose. Crisscross those legs. Bring your hands down by your sides. A gentle tuck of your chin towards your chest. If it feels good to you, pull the hands to heart center. I want to thank you for joining me. I do hope that all of your adventures are amazing. I love to hear about each and every one. Gently lift your gaze. My friend, I send you off for hopefully a peaceful night's sleep, feeling refreshed and ready to go for tomorrow's adventure. Until the next time, take care of yourself, light love, and namaste.